How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. We are looking at why crypto crashed last night and today. Now, I did a video earlier kind of explaining some of the news. I talked about how I thought it was a lot of fear about the GBTC unlock. Maybe it was some GBTC unlock. There's just fear in the market. I brought up a couple headlines, but there is one thing that I think definitely caused the market to fall pretty quickly, and it is making me pretty bullish. Now, I will say I am using this chart from another YouTuber, actually, from Cryptos Are Us, because I don't have this subscription. But you can see something very fascinating looking at this chart. So this is the BTC Coinbase Pro inflow. So this is the amount of BTC transferred to Coinbase Pro wallets. So over time, you can see on the left side how many Bitcoin have gone into these wallets. On high days, we had 30,000. That was the highest we've seen. On medium days, maybe about 10 to 15,000. And on low days, maybe just 5,000 or less. Then you can see down here, this last day, 79,000 Bitcoin. So why are so many people selling? Well, it must be the fear, right? The fear of everything that's happening in the market. But that doesn't really make sense because we've been afraid before. Other people have been afraid before. And we had nothing close to 79,000 Bitcoin sold. At the max, we had 30,000. So maybe 40%, less than 40% of this amount we've seen sold before. So if it's not everyone that's fearful, it must be a couple people that are selling large amounts, or one person, because 79,000 is about $2.4 billion worth of Bitcoin. That's a huge amount. Now, why would they be selling all at the same time? And if you think about it, if you know how MicroStrategy has bought before, we know them selling on this specific way, this specific exchange can give us some insight into what they're trying to do. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, MicroStrategy has bought large amounts of Bitcoin before, and it hasn't really pushed the price up or down because they are buying it differently than you and I buy it. They're doing OTC, over the counter. This was done by Coinbase. This is a whole article talking about how Coinbase did this for them in the past. Our system takes a large order and breaks into many small pieces that are executed across multiple trading venues. The trading system or the trading team achieved an average execution price that was less than the price at which the buying started. So they're able to use algorithms and chop this up for clients so that way they don't go buy and push up the price a significant amount. So they do this over time. And in this example, they did it over days. And this was just with about 425 million. And this is when the price was a little bit lower too, because this is December of 2020. So the price was lower than it is now. And they did about 1/5 as much. And it still chopped up the price. So it would only make sense if you're someone that has a ton of money and you're trying to sell $2.4 billion worth of Bitcoin, that you would sell OTC. You wouldn't push down the price. However, you're not selling, you're going through Coinbase, and you're putting a lot of Bitcoin on the market. So really, they're trying to push down the price of Bitcoin. Why else would they do it this way, where they're actually getting less per Bitcoin, unless they're trying to push down the market? I mean, generally, too, you would think anyone with that much Bitcoin would know that the GBTC unlock was coming, so they would have sold before that. They would have sold a week or two ago, right? Why would they wait until GBTC unlock is here, sell at 30,000, 31,000, and then push the price down unless they're trying to do it on purpose? So I think someone is trying to manipulate the market. We've talked about this before, but this is more obvious now than ever. The amount of Bitcoin that is going on the Coinbase Pro wallet is insane right now. Now, in addition to that, we do have the bullish side of this scenario, which is the fact that someone's trying to push it down, and Bitcoin is still above 29,000. We hit support and we stayed above it. So whoever did this did not win. The other thing is, something else bullish that's coming tomorrow is we have the B word. So if you don't know what this is, this starts at 9 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, and this is tomorrow. So this is going to be the Bitcoin event where several people are talking, several big industry leaders are talking. Elon Musk, Cathie Wood, Jack Dorsey, three people that are really relevant in the crypto space. They're going to be talking about crypto. They're going to be talking about Bitcoin. And maybe we'll hear some new insights. Maybe we'll hear something new. Maybe Elon Musk wants to talk about it. Maybe he's accepting it again. Maybe Jack Dorsey is doing something big in crypto. Cathie Wood has been buying crypto-related stocks for a while here. So it is going to be interesting to see what comes out of this. Is it just a couple people talking about the pros and cons of Bitcoin and of crypto, or are there going to be some big announcements? That's going to be interesting to see. But what we can see here is the failed attempt to push down the crypto markets. Now, I'll be honest, they did push down the markets in some of these altcoins. Maybe that's part of what they're trying to do. Sell Bitcoin, cause a lot of fear, cause Ethereum, Cardano, maybe some other cryptos to sell off and then go buy back. I mean, honestly, that wouldn't be a horrible thing to do if you want to make some quick money, because we've seen cryptos like Cardano jump from $1, $1.03, $1.05 back up to $1.30 or $1.40 very quickly. And maybe they're trying to buy into that. Maybe you could see them buy a significant amount of Cardano, push up the price, and then make a killing. Who knows? We still know that people are trying to manipulate this market. It's still a very young market. It's still a very new market. There are a lot of new people in the market that are trying to make quick money and are basing their trades on emotion. But we also have a lot of long-term holders that are willing to buy the dip, as you can see by the fact that the crypto market did not sell off way below where we've seen it before. We saw 28,000 before, or we saw it in the 28,000s for Bitcoin the last time that it had a massive dip, but we did not see this time. So that is good to see as an investor. Now, I'm going to continue to dollar cost average. I've talked about that in the past. I'm going to continue to do that in the future. I think long term, this is going to be something that can create generational wealth and really will be worth way more in the future than it is now. And when you tack on the fact that you can get interest on top of it, so you're having an asset that's going to grow probably 20, 30, 40, 50% a year, and you get 5% in interest by using Voyager and BlockFi and other apps like that. That's crazy. That's crazy growth right there. So that is why I'm going to add, if you guys want, you can check out the links down below to Voyager and to BlockFi so that you can get an interest rate on your crypto too. The interesting thing is, let's say you were able to get, 0.1 Bitcoin and you got a 5% interest rate on that. That's 0.005 Bitcoin. That over time will be worth a lot of money. If you have $1 million Bitcoin, that's $5,000 worth of interest right there. So that is a significant amount as time goes on. We might not see it now, but that $100 or $50 you get in interest in crypto might be worth tens of thousands of dollars later down the line. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you think about this down below. Thank you, Cryptos R Us, for that chart, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.